I'm here with Cyle! They're from Canada! We're here digging for gold! Let's do it! Let's do it!
We grabbed our gear and hiked into a spot to find some gold. And right away we found pockets of black sand sitting right on top of the creek. So we grabbed a sample of that black sand and panned it out. And we got some gold. It's time to dig. And our second pan led to more gold. It was time to set up our gear. We shoveled in some dirt material to test our setup and make sure we got it dialed in. With the mats looking good, we decided to dig the material that was sitting on this bedrock. The crevices and cracks were filled with heavy material, so we were hoping there was going to be some big gold sitting here. Also, there was natural grasses growing, which created roots, and these roots like to capture that fine gold. I set up the camera on the tripod so I could help Cyle with some of the digging. I learned something new that day, that Americans and Canadians shovel the same way. I mean, who knew? After I contributed a few shovelfuls, I got distracted with the music inside my head.
I'm trying to learn from Cyle, so that's why he's doing all the digging right now. For no other reason. He's a hard worker. I feel nervous.
It was time to do our first clean out.
I'm thinking like 45 ounces, you know, just a rough estimate. We'll see though.
0.0045, right?
Yeah, that sounds good. You added a lot more zeros to my number, but you know.
0.00. Yes.
So you should see him climb up the pan.
Where'd it go? One itty bitty little speck.
One tiny speck for mankind right there.
We repanned our results just to make sure we didn't miss anything, since there's a lot of microfines in this area. And we found more gold.
Here we go, people. We got some pieces.
But it was very minimal gold for the amount of effort, so we uprooted and moved down the creek to this gravel bar. It was time to start digging for gold.
Surface. Don't know what you're expecting of me, but under the pressure of walking in your shoes, every step that I take is another mistake to you. I become so numb, I can't feel you there.
It was time to do a clean out to see if that gravel bar would pan out. Pun intended.
So we did the first mat, no gold. So we're gonna do all of them just to make sure we aren't missing something or we ran it a little too hot in the beginning. So we'll see, I'm optimistic, slightly.
We pulled the rest of the mats to check it for gold. While Cyle was panning, I noticed something very interesting.
See if this is a bomb right here. Look at this little tiny, what, I don't know what it is, but it's a giant round rock. We're gonna smash it.
as he was panning, he wasn't finding any gold.
I don't know, buddy.
And we got 0 gold from that spot. This is something that most prospectors will not show you, them getting 0 gold, but we just did. But it's okay because prospecting is all about the adventure, so we uprooted and moved to this spot.
Pimps in the crib, man. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. When the pigs try to get at you, park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Got the rollie on and I'm pouring Sean down and I'm full of this. Cause I got it going on.
Find me in the club, bottle full of bug. Mama, I got what you need if you need to fill a bar. I'm in the habit sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug if you ain't getting rough. You can find me in the club, bottle full of bug. Mama, I got what you need if you need to fill a bar. I'm in the habit sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug if you ain't getting rough.
Yay! Some of these rocks, hard work. I got bogeys in my nose too. But they're catching on my beard, so it's real nice, real nice. Beard lube, natural.
So far, we've only gotten some microfine gold, so we were hoping with that big rock out of the way, we were gonna get some big gold. However, the big rock was just hiding a lot more rocks, so we just ended up moving a lot of rocks, like this one right here, which was another big rock to move. But hey, big rocks equals big gold, hopefully. But then Kyle got a boo-boo.
Every time, man. That's why we wear gloves.
We dug out a bunch of material out of the hole and ran it, but it was time to clean it out just to see what kind of gold we were gonna get after moving those big rocks. And right away we noticed 2 nice pieces of gold on the top mat. This was a good sign of things to come. Kyle then proceeded to clean out the rest of the mats from the high banker. Kyle quickly panned out the rest of the results just to see if we missed any other big pieces from the mats. We didn't see much more than what we saw on the mat, so we put it into a bucket to take it home.
First day down! Not that much gold, but we got our toes wet.
And here are some of the results from that day. We took it home and ran it through the gold cube to process the fine gold. Stay tuned for day 2 where I take Kyle to another one of my favorite spots. Will I stay consistent and put Kyle on very little gold? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, I know, but you're gonna have to find out next time. And I'll show you the results from both days. You might be impressed. I don't know. Before you go, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Chris Undertaking out, and heavy pans.